Your diet is not just what you eat. It's everything you consume, from what you're eating, what you're reading, what you're listening to, what you're watching, and the people that you're hanging out with. So it's time to do a deep digital detox. And we're going to shift our focus to books, nature, and real life experiences. First things first, unfollow, delete, remove, mute any accounts that are not serving you. So where are you putting your attention to? Are you following pages that make you feel like you're not enough? Are you following politics that maybe it's just pouring too much negativity into you? Or are you following people who don't know what they're talking about when it comes to politics, but they're just also sharing that negativity? Or are you following entertainment? It's kind of like eating like junk food, like all those TikTok videos that you end up scrolling for like 10 hours on. I literally deleted the app because of that. So what is it that you need to remove, that you need to mute, that you need to unfollow? And then you're gonna replace it with content that's actually going to serve you and benefit you. What's a page that you can learn from? What's a page that you can get inspired from? What's a page that you can join a community in? Go ahead and spend the next 30 minutes doing that. First, the unfollowing, and then the refollowing, the replacing with content that's actually going to serve you, content that has actual value. And then to take it a step further, you are literally going to download an app called Themify. Redo the entire aesthetic of your phone. And also, there's apps for affirmations as well that actually targets an area that you might be struggling with, and that you need just more affirmations and assurance in that area. So whether that's relationships, self-love, career, you name it, they have it for you. And then the next thing you know, you're gonna open up a phone and it's gonna speak directly to what you're trying to feel and be and do. You're literally shifting the experience with your phone from it having power over you and consuming you to instead you having that power back and using your phone as a tool that's going to serve you. The next thing for the digital detox is to place it somewhere else before you go to sleep. Put it in your kitchen or put it by your bathroom sink and put the alarm on. You're literally going to remove it from your space, so then that way you don't wake up and the first thing you're doing is scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on social media, looking at all the emails and all the text messages that you have to reply back to, and that's just gonna instantly consume you. And second, what we're gonna do with that time, we're going to pour into our mental peace of mind, whether that's with meditation, reading a book, drinking teas, washing your face, having that time solely for ourselves, to pour into ourselves, to get ourselves in a centered and balanced place to start off our day. We can make this part of our day sexy as fuck. Spoil yourself, give yourself an hour or two. Really just dwell in this solo time. Not every day has to look the same. So if you wake up and you're like, I don't really want to start my day with meditation, I kind of just want to get going, go on your walk, go on your daily walk, go make yourself a wholesome meal, put some feel-good music on. Now we are ready to go a step further. Shadow work is literally how I started my self-love journey. I didn't even know that I was doing it, but I was. It started with me asking those deep questions and going to the places that we don't really want to face, because there's a lot of hurt and unresolved stuff going on there. And the way that I did this was I literally meditated, I prayed, and I journaled. I asked God the big questions like, why me? Why did this have to happen? Why am I like this? Why do I not like myself? How do I get confident and stop feeling so insecure? And like facing those really low parts of me that I didn't want to even look at. It literally started by me looking myself in the reflection without any makeup on and realizing that I truly did not feel beautiful, facing the truth of that, and then making the decision that I'm going to change that. I am going to eventually look at myself in the reflection, that same woman looking back at me, and I'm going to fucking love the shit out of her. I'm going to absolutely love that fucking reflection and feel absolutely beautiful with the eyes that are staring back at me. And then I did everything to make that happen. And it took a lot of tears. It took a lot of uncomfortable shifts with challenging myself to not pick up my skin, to go out in public without makeup on and not feel so insecure, and just getting myself outside of my comfort zone. It was totally so worthwhile, because 10 years later, here I am talking to you, teaching you how to do this so that you can get yourself into a place where you absolutely feel so aligned with the most beautiful and authentic version of who you are and who you're meant to be. One thing I would like to add here is therapy and how conversation with someone can truly change things. So I recently started going to therapy, and oh my God, I have a testimony to share really quick. So my intention behind therapy was to heal my relationships and also to heal my generational trauma. By the second session, when my sister called me at 4 a.m. in the morning, and we ended up talking for 2 hours long just for her to apologize for something that she did in high school, something that I totally forgot about, I didn't even remember. And for me to just say, I forgive you and I love you, and her to tell me, that just healed me a little bit. What? Talk about healing, baby. Like, that shit works. When you put an intention out there and you start doing that deep inner shadow work and you let it be known, you can't help but just to receive it. It's just a matter of time for you to receive it. But it takes you to decide and take that action first and foremost. So if you have been considering it, I highly recommend you take this as your sign and you go invest in yourself. However, I'm not just gonna leave you with that. Therapists actually offer a sliding scale. So when you're looking at a therapist near me, look on their website and see if they have a sliding scale. And if they do, then that's something that you can do in order to afford the therapy. That's exactly what I did, and I have been going to 3 sessions so far, and it has been honestly really, really fucking good. The more that we can align with our most authentic selves, the better, because we just get more of it in our relationships, in our opportunities, in our experiences, and it can only go up from there. So if you've been looking for a sign to start therapy, this is your sign. Go do it. Choose today to make that commitment. Go start looking. At least do that. Make that your first step here. At least look at the therapists that are around you and see if they have sliding scales. That's it. Just do that. You don't even have to sign up. Just start there. Now, the next thing is meditation for resetting our nervous system. Meditation is actually a way to self-regulate. And by starting your day off self-regulated, you are literally serving everybody around you who will cross paths with you that day. You are doing so much good for other people who get to experience you, because a lot of people are so lost in their chaos and they're just in this really reactive state. And so when it's one less person just projecting onto you that day, and you're one more of a really good person that sees things clearly, you are actually benefiting humanity, okay? So this is important. This is really, really important. It's gonna become something that you are physically, mentally, and emotionally going to crave and look forward to. This is what you're gonna do. Get the pillow, low lights, incense, get the candles, get whatever you need to create a Zen environment. Next, you're going to listen to a guided meditation. Find a playlist, hit shuffle. Really allow God to speak to you. Go into it with an intention. Ask yourself, God, what do you need to show me? What are you trying to tell me? And really just open up your heart and soul to really connecting with that higher power, and to allow yourself to receive whatever it is God needs you to receive for that day, for that moment. And I challenge you to do it for a minimum of 10 minutes. And also start with it at least 3 times a week. Consistency is key here. I'm just gonna listen to a little bit of it. Just listen. Doesn't that just sound juicy? You're like, ooh, it's time for me. Okay, scared me. It really does shift the way that you interact with other people, because you're opening up your eyes to a broader awareness and calmness that exists, and you're able to stay in that place even after your meditation.
Now, the moment you have all been waiting for. For the next 7 days, you will drink a detox tea of choice. I chose the lemon ginger tea that has probiotics and supports a healthy digestion. As far as protein goes, we want to focus on lean proteins. I'm eating rice as my carb, keeping it stupid simple. And as far as snacks goes, we wanted to focus on it having a nutritional value. And then most importantly, the hydration. We are going to challenge ourselves this week to be drinking 1.5 gallons of water. So I highly suggest you get your jug ready and prepared. This will make it so much more easier to stay on track with how much water you are drinking. And last but not least, just prepared to be sitting on the toilet this week. We are doing the deep detox work.
All right, so I know we've covered a lot in this video, like decluttering our digital space, doing the deep inner work, resetting our nervous system, and even redefining what the word diet means. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna challenge you to choose one thing from this video that truly resonated with you and hone in on that one thing for the next 7 days. Comment below what you're gonna focus on this week. And if you're doing this journey with a friend, even better. Accountability is everything. If you need support, our community is here. Don't hesitate to comment your progress below or tag me on socials. Every small shift you make is one step toward a more aligned and elevated version of you. So keep showing up for yourself, keep detoxing, reflecting, and elevating. I truly do hope that by week 3, you're truly feeling your own transformational glow up, that inner peace of mind, that inner stillness, and just found yourself to be in a really good place from where you started. Thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you next week. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe and share this with your girlfriend so that she can be a part of this community as well. Love you. Mwah.